Sai Ram and welcome to Nandachaya with Laveen. Hope all of you are doing well. Today we would be discussing an interesting topic, but yet it is most critical and crucial topic for all of us, and that is goal setting. Many of us have goals, financial goals, personal goals, service goals, but how many of us are really successful in attaining those goals which we have set? And the goals which we have set, are those really called the goals? Or are they just our desires, needs, dreams, and wishes? Are wishes, needs, wants, desires all same, which are called as goals? Or are goals different? How to set these goals? What are exactly goals? And what is the action plan to back up these goals so that we realize that we have achieved or we didn't achieve these goals? So let's dive deeper in today's videos on all these questions. And are we really focused on these goals? When I say focus, I dive back to an beautiful anecdote that I have read. Let me share this with you. Once there was an ancient sage, and he was teaching the art of archery. And he has set a wooden bird at a farther distance for his disciples, asking them to aim the bird of the eye. And as the first disciple gets ready to release his bow, the sage asks to hold on and asks him to narrate what is he seeing around. He says that I see the sky, the tree, the branches, the leaves, and a wooden bird and its eye. He asks to hold on. Then comes the second disciple. The same question is repeated by the sage. The second disciple says, Guru, I can only see the eye of the wooden bird. That's great. Go ahead, is what the sage says. And the disciple releases the bow. As the second disciple releases the bow straight goes and hits to the eye of the bird. That's where we are. So focus is very, very important in our life, which we miss. And though we set goals, there is no focus and there is no time that we are giving to ourselves to achieve our goals. So we are failing. And we are living that process of goal setting. And our life is just going on and on without a destination. Do you ever board a plane or a train without knowing the destination? Of course not. Then why are we running through our life without knowing where are we going? It's alarming, isn't it so? Yes, my friends, we need to have a purpose in our life. And if we have to have a purpose in our life, we will have to write our goals. And we'll have to break our goals into small pieces, which are nothing but categorized into 3 stages. One is short-term goal, one is mid-term goal, and the other is long-term goal. What you want to achieve within weeks, days, or months, or max an year from now is called short-term goal. What you want to achieve in 1 to 3 years from now may be a mid-term goal. What you want to achieve in 5 years from now might be a long-term goal. And when do you really call it a goal? Many of us say we want to be happy or we want to be wealthier. That is not a goal. That is just a desire or a wish or a dream. You get into an Ola app, and if you don't pick your destination, where does that Ola app take you to? You need to have a direction, isn't it so? That is where this goal comes into picture. You need to have certain goals to lead your life productively, purposefully. So when is goal known to become a real goal? Or when is an aim or when is an action plan turned to be called as a goal. It becomes a real goal when you attach it with this technique called SMART. SMART. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. When your aim is backed up with these 5 aspects, it is called a goal, a real goal. Let's dive a little deeper. Suppose you say that I want a bike, I want to buy a bike. What bike do you want to buy? Is it a Pulsar? Is it a Yamaha? Is it an Avenger? What is that bike? Splendor? Or you want to buy a car? What is that car? Baleno? XUV? Hatchback? What model? What bike? What car? So your goal should be specific, right? I want to buy a Pulsar 180 in next 6 months. It is a goal because you're very specific about the kind of the bike that you want to buy. I want to lose weight. Is it a goal? No. I want to lose 10 kgs in 6 months. It is a goal because it is specific. So your aim should be specific. Next comes M, measurable. I want to be happy. Is it measurable? Is it quantifiable? No, not at all. I want to be happy by spending 1 hour with my family. Now it becomes a measurable goal. So you want to spend 1 hour on a daily basis with your family, which makes you happy. So your goal is measurable. Then comes achievable. You can't say that I want to lose weight, I want to lose 10 kgs in a day. Is it possible? No, you can't. Even if you starve for an entire day, you will not lose 10 kgs of your weight. Your goal should be achievable. You can say, I want to lose weight of 10 kgs in 2 to 3 months. That is possible if you really work out hard and if you have some diet control. That is an achievable goal. Then comes R, realistic. You can't say that I want to fly high in the sky without my wings. How can you fly yourself without wings in the sky? Until and unless you are sitting in a plane. So you should have a realistic goal. You can't aim at those things which are even unimaginable to think. Can you fly yourself if you just wish now without any support? Isn't it crazy? So you need to have a realistic goal. And last but not the least, which is most important, any goal which you set needs to have a timeline. You can't say, I have a goal to lose 10 kgs. People can lose 10 kgs in 1 year, 10 years, 5 years, 6 months. What is the deadline? What is the duration within which you want to lose weight? You need to set a deadline and timeline for every goal that you set, whether it is short term, long term, or a mid-term goal. I want to purchase a bike. When? 1 year? Tomorrow? 1 week? 1 month? So you need to set a deadline to purchase a bike. So every goal, whether it is personal, professional, financial, or service, it has to be backed up with certain timelines. So any goal without timeline cannot be a real goal. And further, any goal or any aim without these five aspects of being specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound is not at all a goal. I repeat, any aim in your life which is following this principle of SMART, SMART, which is specific, measurable, achievable or attainable, realistic, and time bound, is only known to be a goal, a real goal. So, why delay, my friends? Start taking your diary, which you refer to on a daily basis, and write down your goals. The major mistake that each one of us we do is we don't write our goals. Lot of thoughts run our mind. Lot of places we do visit. But do we really fulfill all of those? No. That is why you have to follow the SMART technique, and not just following. You need to write your goals in a piece of paper or a book. And you need to formulate an action plan to achieve this goal. Simply writing goals wouldn't make you successful. You need to attain a good, a motivating action plan to achieve your goals. I want to lose weight of 10 kgs within 6 months. What do I need to do next? Where do I need to start? How do I need to start? What kind of workout I need to do? What is the time that I need to spend in a day for this workout? What time do I need to do? So all these have to be written. That becomes the key to drive you towards your goal, isn't it so? My friends, knowledge helps you to reach your destination provided you know what the destination is. So you have to write your goals. A man is traveling and he has reached an intersection point. There are 4 roads at that point. That is called intersection points. Roads crossing each other. And he stops there and asks an elderly man, where are these roads going to? The man immediately asks, where do you want to go? This man is confused and he says, I don't know. Then the elderly man says, that's okay, then you can take any road. It sounds stupid, but the elderly man has given the right answer, because when the man who is driving, he doesn't know which place he wants to go, what is the purpose for the elderly man, what is the need for the elderly man to explain him which road goes which way, because the man who has asked the question, he himself doesn't know where he wants to go. So any road he might take, it doesn't make a difference. Isn't it so? So it is that important that we need to frame goals in our life to know the purpose of our lives. And it's not just important to set the goals, but also to review the goals regularly. So here goes my action plans. And I tell you, my friends, most of us do not set goals because before even we get into action, we are really scared about the fear of rejection. We think fail is a negative word. We think failure is the end of our life. We think failure is the destination and that's the end. No, my friends, fail is first attempt in learning. The word itself says that. FAIL, first attempt in learning. It is always good to start something and fail rather than not starting at all. So failure drives you, motivates you to do better, to learn a lesson. So my friends, do not at all have the fear of rejection. And most of us do not also frame goals because we are confused between wishes, dreams, needs, wants and goals. As I clearly explained, anything which is comprised of these SMART, this technique called specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound, is nothing but a goal. So we need to have that clarity of how to set goals. I'm sure this video would have enlightened you a little. So why delay? Let's set goals and write on a paper or a book and start having our action plans and let's start reviewing it. So here goes my action plan for you. 4 things that you need to do to ensure that your goal is achieved. First thing is, you write your goal. What you want to achieve, within what time you want to achieve. Right? And you regularly do review your goal. How do you review your goal? You read it on a daily basis. You paste it near your room, on your table, or on walls, or as a wallpaper, or as a profile pic of your WhatsApp, where it regularly reminds you, yeah, this is my goal, I have to achieve it. So put it in such a place where the visibility is high so that your focus would be there, you will not drift. So writing a goal is first action plan. Reading it regularly and reviewing it is second action plan. And third thing you need to do is you need to have an accountability partner. Choose somebody who backs you up to follow your goals. If you're drifting a little, he knows your goals better, so he will push you to get into the right track again if you have sidetracked. So when you fix your goals, do share it with him or her whom you trust, whom you get inspired by, so that even if you're drifting, he'll bring you back into the right path. And reviewing your goals, last but not the least. So just setting a goals and following it for 1 week is not sufficient. Okay, your goal is to lose 10 kgs, then after 1 week or 10 days of workout, how many kgs did you lose? You need to review. You can't say I have 6 months or I have 1 month, entire month that I need to lose my 10 kgs. So let me test on 29th day. No, you can't achieve your goal. So every week or 10 days at least, you need to check the weighing machine that how many kgs have you lessened. If you have put a goal of 6 months for losing 10 kgs, if you review your weight, if you check your weight every month, so on an average you'll have to lose at least 1.5 kg in a month. And after 1 month, if you remain the same as you were at the beginning, if your weight remains the same, then you have lost a month. You're making your goal more tighter. So when you say that in 5 months I have to lose 10 kgs, and every month you'll have to lose 2 kgs. So after 1 month, you should ensure that you're losing 2 kgs. If you do not reduce in 1 month, for the next month, by the time you complete your second month, you should lose at least 4 kgs. So that is how you need to review and ensure that you're in the right track. So this is the action plan that you need to follow, my friends. I'm sure I didn't bore you with lengthy talk, and I am confident and I trust you that each one of you will set your goal now, smart goals, and start following so that success would come very soon to you. Thanks a lot for bearing me, and I will meet you